Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's building lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Hi friends, cheers and welcome to my very quiet personal Yule / Christmas Eve, that's not really Christmas Eve celebration. In reality, it's like December 18th, I think. And I've got a night to myself home, and I have chosen to turn this night into a very relaxing, just ideal holiday evening for me, because when I'm alone, I am always seeking comfort and relaxation and a sort of feeling of being at home with myself. And I do that through things like reading, through sitting at the piano and playing and singing. And I love a fireplace, I love a bath, I love a beverage. And I just want to be at home in my beautiful holiday house that I've decorated, relaxing and appreciating this time of year and all of the wonderful things in my life, and cuddling my dog on the couch. If my son were here, I'd be on the couch watching a movie with him, cuddling away. Maybe we'd make popcorn. But I don't know, I always like to do at least a couple nights like this every holiday season when I can. I can't always, sometimes it's too hectic or whatever. But today I had the opportunity, so I wanted to take advantage of it. And one of the reasons why I really needed this night, I had a really busy day. I just have so much going on at work right now, and between that and my freelance job and all of the things that I'm trying to do in terms of writing and YouTube and podcasting, it's so much for one person's schedule that sometimes I have to be like, Jenny, you're gonna burn out if you don't go slow. Because I think, like a lot of people, I want to be done. Like, I want to be there, at that place of feeling successful with all the things that I'm trying to do in life. And of course, it takes a lot of time and dedication and work to get to those places. And even though some of the things that I do in life as a multi-potentialite, I do many things. Some of them I've been doing for years and years. And I haven't necessarily gotten to that place yet, but that's entirely put upon yourself. So what's stopping me from having complete peace and feelings of gratitude and excitement and accomplishment for the things that I am doing? I think it's really good sometimes to just pause, take a moment, sit back, look around you, and fill yourself with the feelings of everything that you've done in life and your accomplishment, and how wonderful it is to be in the position that you're in right now, where you are full of potential for all of the things that you are yet to do and create and become. And that's what tonight kind of feels like to me. So I did a candle spell earlier for just blessings in the new year. I really wanted to set some energy toward intentions for having a really wonderful 2025. And tonight was the first night that I'd really felt like I could embody that energy in a while. The last couple of weeks have been really difficult. I know they've been difficult for a lot of people. And I feel like I've just been living in limbo, and my mind has been just swimming in all of it, in the stress and the worry and the anger. There's a lot of emotions right now. And while that's all been happening, I've felt unable to touch this other place inside of me where I do dwell in gratitude and abundance, and I appreciate my life, and I have a sense of real peace and joy about all of the things that I do in life and how I'm living. But it feels like it's kind of been cut off to me for a bit, because it's been so overshadowed by my busy working brain that is just, in the 3D world, reacting to all the things it's seeing in the 3D world. It's hard to escape it. It really is. But I really wanted tonight to remind myself that your intentions have energy, right? And where attention goes, energy flows. That is a real thing. It really is. The more attention and energy that I put toward the worry and the anger and the details about everything that's going on and how it's going to affect me, and it's going to affect the country, and how upsetting that is and how worrisome it is, I'm feeding more into that instability. I'm feeding more into that chaos and fear that's in the world right now around us. And I don't want to do that. I want to, first of all, feed my soul and get myself to a mindset and a place where I feel healthier and safer and more easeful. And so that's what tonight is. It's coming back to myself and my safe space and my peace by being in here and doing some of my favorite things, and just really taking some time to put my energy towards enjoyment and gratitude with my life. I was watching a video yesterday about manifestation, and this woman had, I'll try and find her, see if I can link this video below. It was a wonderful video. The way that she speaks to her camera and the way that she communicates her perspective is so well done. I was like, she was saying that manifestation really starts with just being yourself, your energy within you, within yourself, happy and at peace and excited, and having a feeling of deep, comfort in where you are. And so that work starts with all of us. It starts within us. So before you can manifest anything on the outside, you have to take care of your inner environment. Got to get right in here. You have to get truly content with in here. And that means you have to do some things to make sure that you are always redirecting yourself into that place whenever you get out of alignment. And that's something that I really needed to remember, because I've been allowing myself to be just thrown around all over the place and taken out of my place of inner peace and contentment. And so you take care of yourself. You control the type of media that you are exposing yourself to. You meditate. You walk in nature. You ground yourself. You do the things that bring you back to you. I know I've talked about these type of practices before in videos, but sometimes, everyone needs reminders, and sometimes you go through hard stuff and you need to come back to yourself. And so this is part of my process of coming back to myself, is just setting other things aside and making sure that I create space in my life for nights like this, where I can just be in my own energy, catering to the things that make me happy and make me feel whole and grateful and alive and like myself, reminding myself that this place of inner contentment is a place where I can always return to. It's always there. And the more time I can spend in there, the more contentment and peace and abundance will be reflected in my environment around me. And so once you get really content in here, then you can focus on what you're here to do, on what you want to create. You can go inward and really, really parse out what you want. And that's a step that I think a lot of us think with our brains about what we want. We don't work as hard about going inward and asking our hearts what we want. Because I think those are the answers that will be more true. When you know what you want, you can actually start making a plan for how to make achieving what you want a part of your daily life. And I have a billion things that I want up here, I have a really, really long to-do list of things that I want to create and things that I want to do. But not all of them need to be prioritized all the time. And by clearing away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. Sorry, it's an Annie moment. Can't be helped. When you clear away all of the clutter of all of the other shit that you've been worried about and has been sneaking into your brain to take away your attention and your energy, you get back to that heart-centered place. That's when you can go inside and commune with your heart. Really, really hear from your inner guidance and your inner self what you want and what would be the best thing for you in life. And when you hear those things and you feel those things, usually you can feel how right they are. I know I usually can. In that moment, I'll be like, oh, yeah, of course. This is it. This is what I need to be doing. This is the important thing. And then you can come out of that and take a step away and grab your notebook and look at the 10 million things you're trying to do and feel like you have to do or you should be doing to please other people, and clear those away too. And just make sure that you have clearly outlined and given voice to the things that really are coming up, that are important to you on a soul level to do, and the things that you want on a soul level. Then you can really start strategizing how to take inspired action on them instead of just randomly ping, 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 like throwing darts at a wall of the 20 different projects and things, ideas that you had that you think maybe you should try. Because, I don't know, like with me, it's always like, oh, I could try this new side gig or side hustle, and maybe I could make money from it. And then I could quit my job, and then I could do what I want to do full time. And, I have like a million of those, because wouldn't that be nice, right? And like maybe some of them I make a little bit of money at, some of the things I've started doing. But how much time and energy have I sunk into those things, especially the ones that haven't proved to be fruitful? What if all of that time that I was stuck trying to make things happen just because they sounded good, or I was told that they would be good for me on the outside, and, out in the world? What if I had spent all of that time working on the things that I had been really led to do from the inside? If I had all of that time back to redirect in this direction, I can't even imagine what I could have done by now. Over years and years of following all of these other inspirations and ideas and excitements and hyper focuses. But that's life. It's how we learn, So, I don't know. Maybe I'm saying you should get a pendulum and give it a try. Because if you're searching for guidance, there are so many different ways you can get there. especially if you're not someone who is like really good at meditation. I know a lot of people struggle with that. I have ADHD, and it can be hard for me to meditate, especially if it's just silence. If I have a guided meditation, it's better, but silence is hard for me. So I know it's not always so simple as just like making your mind blank, sitting there for 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden you'll be able to hear your inner wisdom telling you the way. Sometimes we have to search for a little bit of help because that isn't always as easy as it sounds, right? But as with everything, with practice, you will improve. So that's a good one. If you're looking for ways to start tuning in to yourself, you should try that. Try the meditations, try different forms of meditations, try walking meditations. Try going on a walk, taking your phone out and starting a voice memo and just start talking into your phone while you walk. Stream of consciousness. Pick a topic and just start talking about it and see where you end up. I do that a lot in my car. Yeah. Today, back to today, we are just enjoying one of these last calm nights before Christmas/Yule. I'm very fascinated by Yule and by other pagan practices and by witchy practices. It's been a couple of years since I've been looking into and researching and learning more about witchcraft and pagan holidays and practices and rituals and things like that. And I find them really fascinating, interesting, and grounded. I feel very grounded when I'm doing that type of stuff. So I feel comfortable doing things like candle spells. Those are the type of spells that I do the most. I feel very comfortable with them. I also do things like I made protection oil, I've made sachets, I've made spell jars, that type of thing. It's a really fun thing to play around with. As someone who has been divorced from organized religion for 25 years, I think, I'm not interested in becoming religious again, but I'm interested in exploring all of the other things in the spiritual world that I feel compelled by. And right now, those are the kind of things that I'm feeling compelled by. And so I'm just gathering information and learning a little bit more and seeing what feels good and what doesn't. So this year for Yule, I will be trying to do some Yule practices. I'll be trying to celebrate a little bit in that fashion with some of those traditions. And then I am doing the 13 magical days, which is a wonderful practice. I did it last year and I really enjoyed it. You're going to write down 13 actions that are that need to be taken in order to accomplish some things in your life that you want to happen. You're going to put them in little strips of paper and put them in a jar. And then starting on the 21st on solstice, you are going to burn one every day. And you're not going to look at it before you burn it. And then on the last day, when you have one last piece of paper, you look at that paper and you read it so you know which one of your wishes it is. And that is the action or the wish that you are in charge of, that the universe is going to support you with. But that's really on you to focus on your actions this year on that one. And the other ones, you can wish for the universe to help you with and send them away as you burn them into the ether. And they're in the universe's hands now, you know? I think that's really fun, and I really enjoyed doing it last year. It made me think a lot about my intentions for the coming year and the things that I wanted to bring into my life. And I think that that is never a bad thing. Another thing that I'll be doing this week is I have a Notion template that I created for yearly reflections and then intention setting for the new year. Yeah, it's just it's got a couple different layouts in there, and it's got a bunch of exercises for reflecting on different parts of your life over the last year, over things that happened, over how you feel like, you know, life went, how the goals you were pursuing went, and then setting intentions for the coming year. There's kind of like a vision board area, like a written vision board that you do, and yeah, it's just really fun. And I have been doing it every year for the last couple of years, and I think it's a really great exercise to bring you into the energy of the new year, because I am really ready to leave 2024 behind, right? Yeah, I'm I am ready. Let's say goodbye. Say goodbye. So yeah, I'm closing out 2024 and I am welcoming in 2025. And I'm going to try and remember that the things that I can control are my inner state of contentment and my thoughts and my focus. And I can keep those in a good direction, and I can keep those focused on positive things in my life in the world, and things that are happening that I think are wonderful, and things that I want to happen that would be wonderful. And I'm just going to try and stay as much in that space as I can without being, completely divorced from reality. You can't do that, unfortunately. You do have to be a part of the world. Can't leave it completely. So in that aspect, I'll be trying to do what I can to support the people in the communities that I care for and believe in and want to stand up for in my real life. But in this house, this is where we're going to be in my mind palace where we are content and we love our life and we are so grateful and at peace with everything that is a part of our beautiful, beautiful home and our beautiful life. And just be grateful to be here experiencing it and living this wonderful life. Anyway, I am going to get back to my relaxation and my it's not really a celebration, it's just a hangout with myself tonight. I might sing a little bit more, sit by the fire, have a drink, make some popcorn, relax on the couch, and watch something that just makes me happy. I might watch While You Were Sleeping because that is my favorite movie. I absolutely love it. If you haven't seen While You Were Sleeping, please watch this movie, especially around the holidays. It's such an underrated, wonderful holiday movie and romance. It's just the best. So that might be what I do tonight. We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will include a little bit more of the vlog of my holiday house and some of my decorations and the things that we've been up to. But yeah, I hope that everyone in your life has a wonderful holiday, no matter what you're celebrating. Please be safe, take care of yourself, and like and subscribe to my channel, and we will catch up again probably in the new year. All right. I'm Jenny. Talk to you later. Bye.